Alright, Shalom, Makiam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, want to do a quick lesson on division, man, because these scriptures that we have, you know, the true understanding of the scriptures was meant to divide the righteous from the wicked, man. You know, so pretty much I want to get straight to the point. This is Matthew's 10, because you know Yahweh Shai, scripture said, "Blessed is he." Matter of fact, let's get that first. Spirit, yeah. Matter of fact, the Spirit jumped out already on it. This Matthew's 11 and 6. It said, "And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me." And that's Yahweh Shai, man. Because when the true understanding of the scriptures come out, guess what? Someone is gonna get rubbed the wrong way, man. If the Lord ain't got, if you ain't got the Spirit of Yahweh Shema showing you, you know, if you're not with the one that the Lord have given, you know, you're gonna be offended in Yahweh Shai, man, which are the scriptures. You know, the true understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, because you've been so westernized, you've been so drunk out this Babylon juice, you know, that the righteous things are wicked unto you, because you are under the vibration of Esau, man. You know, so the things that are righteous, matter of fact, let's get that before I get into it. Let's get that. I don't want to chop it up. Let's see, this Isaiah. Back with me, I can. This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. He said, "Warn to them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." So you calling evil good and good evil, man, because you've been in this land of bitterness. That's why I said you put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, because the land of Israel is known the land of flowing with milk and honey, man. You know, sweet, but guess what? We in this place of America, which is you go back to bitter, man. So this is your land of milk and honey, man, flowing of milk and honey. Which this is a bitter place, man. There's nothing here that is pleasing to a person that does have a righteous spirit on it, man. You know, but this place right here, you've been so westernized. Anything that's righteous it seems wicked unto you, man. And that's why Yahweh Shai said, "Blessed is he that is not offended in me," because when we tell you that a bundles of sticks have to be put to death, well, that's in the scriptures, man. And you know, today's society, your whole life goes in shambles if you say something like that, man. You know. But this is Matthew 10:34. It says, "Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." And yeah, because the Lord, He's gonna come back, you know, to bring forth judgment. But that sword is to divide, man. Because that sword, when you cut someone, it divides the flesh, you know. So the Lord, when he came, he came to divide the righteous from the wicked, man. And guess what? He's back here today in the spirit, man, through the spirit, you know, through his men, starting with the apostles on down, you know, bringing out the true understanding of the scriptures. And guess what? Some people are going to accept. Let me say that a few people are going to accept, and many are going to deny it, you know. And we'll continue on. It says, "But I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against his mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be of his own household." Yeah, because and that's talking about Israel, man. A man's foe shall be of his own household. So that's why 2/3 got to be put to death, man, because they despise his word. They really hate us, man. You know. It said, matter of fact, let me get that in Luke, because it goes more into it. Because it lets you know that this word is going to divide, man. That's why, that's why that old man dies off, man. That new man is renewed. So you separate yourself from your old way of life, man. And that's including people as well, because those are the ones that if they didn't hearken unto the word, and they didn't have the spirit of John the Baptist and leap for joy when they heard this word, guess what? They're dead, man. The scripture said, let the dead bury the dead. You shouldn't be around no dead body. You should take that in a spiritual sense. If somebody can't understand this word, they're dead, man. So this is Luke chapter 12. And bear with me. Luke 12 and verse 51. It says, suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division. So, hey, I was shot himself telling you out his mouth. He ain't coming to gather everybody, man. He told that he came to bring division. Because you got to understand, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, a righteous balance is his delight. Matter of fact, let's get that. Because I want to make a point. It's Proverbs 11:1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. So the Lord, that's why he said he create both good and evil. And even going deep into it, Lord Yahushua was he was Isaac. Through his loins were the seed of righteous was born, and the seed of the wicked by the way of Jacob and Esau, man. So the Lord, he was all about division, man. It was two nations are in thy womb. That means it was two separate people. So once they grew up, they were going to be separated. They weren't going to be like that. That's the Isaacites, man. No, it's the Jacobites and the Edomites, the Israelites and the Edomites, man. But it says, this Luke 12:51. Suppose ye that I come and give peace on earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. It says, for from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. And guess what? The ones that 2, those who the ones the Lord dealing with, man. Because he only this is a small sanctuary, man. It says I'm gonna read that again. It says, for henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Yeah, man, because this word is gonna bring division, man. It's gonna bring division, man. And if you love Yahushua, though I said, matter of fact, let me go back to Matthew 10. Let's see. And this Matthew 10:37. It says, he that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Yeah, because matter of fact, it said, and he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So, matter of fact, let me continue on. It said, he that founded his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So guess what? You have to completely pretty much do away with your old way of life, man. You can't put your eggs in the basket to your mother, your father, your son, your daughter, your woman. Cause guess what? This is our primary thing right here. Guess what? That what it is, that date, how wedding couple, they got a date circled on the calendar. Well, we don't know when it's coming, but we are preparing ourselves for it. So guess what? No distractions. We don't need no distractions, man. So that means you gotta put out all these other people out your way, man. And you had, right though I says, you had to lose your life for his sake, you know. So that means people who you surrounded by, you know, if you know, a nigga like bacon sandwiches, you know, you can't, you know what I mean? You ain't finna hang out with this guy, man. You know, your woman, man. You know, all these things kind of play you. That's how you're gonna lose your life, because it brings division. It's gonna get to a point people don't want to be around you, man. But that's beautiful, because the Lord, He's a jealous power. He wants us to Himself. You know, He wants us to Himself. We are His the virgins. You know, so guess what? He wants us to keep. He want to keep us away from all these things, man. Because if you don't, you're gonna succumb to their ways. You know, pretty much, you're gonna succumb to their ways, man. You know, but matter of fact, Matthew 13 and 9. I mean 10. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou to them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. And that's why people look at us crazy when we tell you that there are mysteries in the Bible, man. Because it wasn't given to them, you know. Just like an inside joke. Well, it's called an inside joke for a reason. It's between that circle. Whoever was involved in that, those are the only ones that can get it, you know. So not everyone is able to enjoy that inside joke, you know. So you know what, I just ended off with this, you know, because this word, it brings division, man. And that's why even within the brotherhood, right, Yahweh Shai is the glue. He's the one that brings us together. You know, we come from all different walks of life, you know. But what brings us all together? What common ground we have? Yahweh Shai, man. You know, and that's why guys, when they fall out the truth, they want to blame somebody. They got to put the blame on somebody, not knowing really it just when Yahweh Shai went in them, man. You know. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject to sin. So guess what? That's how we know good chance very well who are the righteous and who are the wicked. You know, the Lord gave the spirit of discernment, which is the form of spiritual power on the lower scale, you know, to tell you, you know, pretty much to spot out who is righteous and who is wicked, you know, by bringing out this word. You know, you can't hearken unto it, you know, you don't believe in it. Guess what? You wicked. You can be sincere not knowing it, but guess what? You wicked, man. You know, and that's how the Lord do it. That's how He get down, man. His ways are not our ways. You know, just your deeds, you know, slice about $30 is not cutting it, man. You can understand His word, you know. You might be a chance. You might very well, you know, be the righteous, man. The Lord wasn't part of that number, you know. So that's pretty much it, Ike, man. I hope they will edify and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, and Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the legacies running out to for sincerity. DTA, Abad Babal.